Hello friends, my name is RagePanda1 and today we've got some exciting patch notes that I think everybody will be happy about. It'll be nice to talk about some good stuff since we just made a little bit of a rant video in the previous one. These patch notes are for today, which is February 28th, and we've got our first set of actual server merges coming. Now, I'm not going to read all of the individual server groups, but this is going to be affecting servers 2 through server 73. I'm not sure why server 1 isn't on there, but maybe server 1 is just really popular and healthy, and they don't really need it right now. That could be the case. Now, we got a new event coming up on the 2nd, and it is confirmed yet again that this is going to be the Daevala. I know a lot of us were concerned that they might do the old switcheroony on us like they've been doing with the Gult Tongue. Luckily, I don't think that was ever their intention, and of course, if they would have done that, they would have imploded their game, and everybody would have quit simultaneously at the same time. So I'm glad to see that we don't have to worry about that, and we actually are just going to straight up get the Daevala to rerun, including their story mode and all that stuff. And whenever I do a stream for the summoning events, which I'll be doing on my free-to-play account for this one, we go through the story mode and we do ourselves a little dramatic reading, which is always entertaining and fun for everyone involved. If you're interested in that, then stay tuned for the streams. Now, it says here there's going to be an adjustment to the red and golden wormlings, which of course is the monthly subscription, which you can also buy yearly with the golden. Seems like the change is going to be in addition to the diamonds that we're getting, we are also going to get a summoning crystal. Apparently they call them summoning crystals. I think we all call them summoning stones. And this will take effect after the update. So of course, I'm very excited for that to come out because I like getting free stones. And thanks to one of my generous supporters, I happen to have the yearly on my main account. So I know that's small. Okay, that's small and it's tied to them making money, but they really didn't need to do that, and it's a nice little token of goodwill. Now, they're going to need more than that to prove to us that they're not being greedy, but hey, it's a good start, and we certainly appreciate it if you're one of the people that has that signed up already. And for the yearly sign up, which is $50, that essentially gives you a good chance at getting a companion when it comes around. So I think that's actually a really good change. Probably not enough for the masses to be sure that they're not being greedy, but still. In Guild Conquest, rallying troops will now enhance combat power. The more troops rallied, the higher the combat power. However, the starter rallying troop will consume double action points. Now, I don't think that matters that much. A lot of people just have these burner accounts that they make. It takes them about an hour to make it, and they have them farming out stuff for their Guild Conquests, and they're just going to use the action points of those ones. So the people who are trying to abuse the system are just going to abuse it further, and I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference into evening out the playing field. But there is an interesting new level balance mechanism. If a champion's level is lower than 540, their level will be automatically set as 540. And if the champion's level is above 540, their higher level will remain the same. So if you're vastly underpowered, then it's going to be much more even. And if you are not a powerful account to begin with, all you got to do is get your traits in order, and you should be able to go in and at least help your team a little bit. So you'll be much less likely to just be stomped, and the super strong teams are going to stay super strong, and you're still not going to beat them with your level 540 dudes, but it does balance the playing field a little bit without completely destroying the combat advantage that the whales paid for. I think that's okay, you know, we'll see if that makes a huge difference, and I hope it does. Android players can now delete their accounts. A great change, I guess. I hope nobody's rushing to delete their accounts because I want you to stay and watch the content I make, guys. Come on, stick around. For the bug fixes, they have apparently fixed the buffs for previously obtained headgear that were not working. They have fixed the buff from the Love Kitten mask, fixed an issue where the red dot on guild tech did not disappear. We love to get rid of those red dots so we can all appreciate that one, am I right? Fixed an issue where an item could disappear if you were consuming too much at the same time. Fixed an issue where all headgear buffs were displayed when checking other players' profile pages. Luckily, this was a relatively quick patch notes because my voice is the worst right now. Snagga requested that I sing the patch notes, but obviously that's not going to be happening. Sorry, Snagga, maybe next time. If you do like receiving your patch notes in this format where I read them out and give my opinion, I assure you that most of the time I can speak like a human and it's fine. This is not one of those times. So I hope you'll forgive me for that. And on my screen here, we got ourselves a little broken, oh, look at this. They got the little message scrolling here saying they're going to close servers for maintenance. I've never been around while this was happening. That's pretty cool. It's like the little Dow Jones stock market watching thing. I think we've got some good changes in this patch. I'm really glad they're bringing back the Daevala and not switching it because, man, that would have really killed the game. I had faith that they were going to do that, and they made a couple of changes here that I think are really solid. And that's what I've kind of been saying, is that maybe we need to just relax and give them a break because they're working on so many things at a time. Obviously, there's a greedy monster that is involved in some of these decisions. We can tell that. But there's also people who are good, and I believe that good will prevail if we give them a chance to do so. For now, I want to thank you for watching the video. I have been RagePanda1, and I will see you in the next one.